So I'm going to try a challenge where I walk a mile or walk away pounds, 15 minutes a day. So I'm going to start with measurements, and I'll measure them live on camera for you. I just took my measurements, and my measurements are 36, 39.5, 57, 28.5, 29, 16, 16, 13. I didn't measure my arms. It's never accurate, so wish me luck. Sometimes it might just be walk away the pounds for 15 minutes. But I can pop her on, and we can go. So I'll see you guys. This is day one of my walking thing. I'm trying to do the math, and I'm really bad at math. This path is 0.9 of a mile. I have no clue how that is in miles. Do I walk it twice for 1 mile? I don't know. There's a ton of butterflies out here. I will try to see if I can get a video of it, but all my kids are doing is chasing them and trying to catch them, and maybe killed one. So this is awesome, but there are so many butterflies. I'll try to flip the video over and see what happens. But I haven't been here before because it's in an awkward place. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get out, so I just drove around to be on the same side of the road. But it's really pretty out here, and they'll grow this out and make it into hay. But it's day one. Run right in front of that sign. Are you tired? Another walk of the walking trail. My 3-year-old is full of energy today. It's about 82 degrees a day, a little partly cloudy, and a great breeze. It's a good day to walk. They don't really, well, the one doesn't seem to really want to. We just took a 10-minute break because he needed a rest. But here we go again, and I'm getting a leaf shoved in my head by a 5-year-old. Walk, I decided, since I don't have little boys, I'm doing the Legacy Trail. Isn't it so sad and weird to see empty playgrounds? I can't stand it. But as you can see right here, they are finally installing the ginkgo biloba shade structure by Prometheus Art, which when I talked to one of the women that is part of the company that owns this area and build it and whatever they are, she was hoping that could be a really big thing, newsworthy and everything. And I talked to her in February, early March, right before the lockdown in Kentucky. So it's crazy how things have changed so much in the last little bit. I was hoping to maybe start teaching hula hoop classes here this spring or summer, if I could find dates that my husband could watch the kids. So it's just weird. I've never been to the back part of this walking trail, so we will see what it looks like, and maybe I'll take a video of that. I have walked this a bit with the kid before he ran up into the playground, I can't take them to the walking trails that have a park because he's a runner and he'd run through the caution tape and go right there. There's a little dirty stream there, they told me. There's going to be a stream for kids in the park itself when it's open. But I just, that's such a great park, I think. And it wasn't even officially open. We played at it for like 3 times before the lockdown. So I'll check in with you guys later if you want to see me walking with the baby a little bit more and what the back looks like. My husband drives it when he works the route here. He goes, yeah, there's a walking trail there. I'm like, well, you're going with the kids. I want to check it out because I can't take them anywhere that has a park. Although the other park has a little bit more shade than this one. So, but I wanted to check out something new for you guys. Yeah, this is a slight incline carrying the baby and talking. It's a little hard work, so. Woo. So this is what the back end of the lot is. So you can hear the cars from the, I guess, highway or bypass really clearly here. But the funny thing is the other walking trail that is on the bypass, I mean, I guess it's not by the highway, is not as loud as right back here. But I wonder if I could get my kids not to go into the park, if they could do some nature hunts or studying over here other than the highway sounds. So there's birds and lots of butterflies here. I've noticed instead of benches along the walk, that because of the way this group and organization believes, instead of benches they have giant logs, and I'm assuming they might be logs from the trees that used to actually sit here. My husband said this location used to be a hospital, and then it was pretty much an office park. My little boy had a ENT appointment somewhere up that way, I think. They don't even have him in the records anymore that he got his ear tubes there. But I'm probably like halfway. They're doing mowing. I'm the only one walking because it's like 2. No one in their right mind in Kentucky would be walking at 2 with like 40 or no. My husband said it was 65% humidity. Look, there's a nice little shady area. I mean, it's mowed, so I wonder if, it wouldn't be too much to walk in or explore these small little areas. There's a little walking path we're walking again at the walking trail, and there's a lot of white and yellow butterflies in this part of the field. Butterfly. Then we're going to probably do some homeschool work after doing a little picnic after our walk. So that's, I think it's like day 8 or something. I haven't been keeping track. I'll count it up, eventually once I upload and edit this thing. So isn't this beautiful? This is only the second time we've been, so this is new for us. They love it. They've been talking about the butterflies all week long. Usually they get to play with butterflies when we go play think, but there's no play think this year. Lots of purple flowers. Hi there. So I've completed, a few weeks ago, the 30 days walking challenge. I think I took a break a couple times because it's just got very, very busy in my life. So here are my measurements from the challenge. I would take my measurements now because, like I said, it was like 2 weeks ago when I stopped it. And my measurements might be different now because I've been exercising regularly for the last 2 weeks. So my under the bust was, then it was 35.5. My waist was 37.5, ended with 35.5. My hips was 39.5, ended with 38.5. My calves, my thighs actually gained an inch, or stayed the same. So 28.5 versus 29, 29 versus 29, 15.5 versus 15.5. So, I mean, I lost a fair amount underneath my rib cage, but I don't know if that's weaning related. and then I lost 2 inches on my waist. But I lose on my waist very, very quickly if I'm actually working out. So that could be why there's such a distinct difference there. I mean, I just feel like movement really helps boost weight loss. So how was it? I think 1 mile walks, especially if you just add walk away the pounds on like rainy days, is super simple to add. If you have babies, a walk outside, especially if you have a double stroller or you baby wear or whatnot, it's something easy to add. That's what I really did when Simon was like 5 months old. Was I would just get them in the stroller, or I'd wear them and just go. I have a really bad neighborhood to walk in, so I only can go one area. I haven't done it with all of them because the last time I tried to take a walk with them during the lockdown, no one was social distancing, and there was a dog that followed us and was trying to hump all my kids. So I haven't honestly done my community walks lately, and it's just, I think I figured it out the other day when I was having to get the homeschool stuff. Getting all the kids in the car, 3 kids in the car, or getting them out and about to do stuff just is very overwhelming for me, because it's 3 kids I have to get dressed. And yes, if you were to see me driving my kids, if I know they're not going in the store, they may not have shoes on, they may not have clothes on, they may be naked except for a diaper and underwear, because getting them all perfectly dressed is very overwhelming for me, especially all at the same time. And the moment I take them in the car, they tend to get naked or shoeless or something like that. So, to say the least, I've stopped our community walks. Maybe it's also I feel guilt if I don't take the dog with me, but to take the dog adds a whole nother element of stress, because like that one instant, the dog was with us and he did not like the other dog. I really do like walking as a form of introduction to weight loss, of getting active. I definitely recommend adding walks a few times in your week if you're starting a weight loss journey. If you have knee issues, it's okay. You do not have to do these crazy HIIT challenges to start your weight loss journey. Start small, start slow, till you can heal or rehab your joints if possible, till you can do bigger, better, more explosive movements. You don't have to start right out the gate doing crazy things. If you don't like things like plyometrics or HIIT, don't do it. Start with walking.